RKO the infamous NWO back with another video. Today I'll be reviewing everybody's favorite WrestleMania of all time, even though you know what it is. I still think you guys should guess WrestleMania I'm reviewing, even though it's in the title at the top, even though the overall pay-per-view is on below with star ratings. Guess what it is? Because it's everybody's favorite WrestleMania in the YWC. Rock vs. Austin. WrestleMania 17 Rock vs. Austin. The second part. And for younger fans out there, no, this was not the second time they ever faced. They faced tons of matches before their match at WrestleMania 50, after the rest of WrestleMania 50, before this match, after this match, and we'll go through this everybody's favorite WrestleMania 17 in the, what was it? It was in Houston, Texas, with a crowd of 67,925 people, and Skydome WrestleMania team owned that record by like 1,000 people. But we'll get to that in the next WrestleMania review. We're talking about WrestleMania 17, not WrestleMania 18. So the first match of the night, opener of the show, was Chris Jericho vs. William Regal for the WWF Intercontinental title. Fairly good opener match. We got to see a lot of wrestling throughout this match. William Regal and Chris Jericho. And a very well-paced, well-done match. And this match ended when Chris Jericho did the Lionsaw, I believe, and got the 1, 2, 3 on William Regal to retain the WWF Intercontinental title. At 5 stars, I give this match 2 3/4. Next match of the night, we had Right to Censor versus the Acolytes and Taz, so a 3-on-3 tag team match. It was a regular match. Right to Censor, I hated their intro music. It's so crappy. Whatever. If you guys remember Right to Censor, I don't remember the people in the group. But, fairly good tag team match. It was okay. The win came when JBL clothesline from hell. One of the members of the Right to Censor, 1, 2, 3, got the win. Another 2-star match. Third match of the night, we have Rikishi versus Kane versus Big Show for the WWF Hardcore title match. Tremendous match. Love this match. A lot of spots during this match. When I believe it was Kane and Raven came out first, and they started brawling, and then Big Show music came out, and he ran down. They all started fighting in the crowd. They go to the back. The best spot of the night was I can't remember who threw him through the glass, but Raven got thrown through the glass, and he went through that, boom. And then Kane and Big Show start brawling, and then Raven comes out of nowhere and gets a table and throws it on them. The backstage part of that match was so epic, and the best part when Kane was driving the golf cart and crashed. That was such a fail. And the ending came to the match when they came back on the main stage, and then I can't remember. Raven got pushed onto this thing on the stage, then Big Show got pushed, and then Kane did a leg drop, and it's funny, the referee, it was kind of like a cubic thing, and they fell through it. So the referee counted on the side 1, 2, 3. He didn't even look if he popped his shoulder up or whatever. He wasn't even looking. And they were looking this way, and they were over there on the ground, but you couldn't see it because there was a glass, frosted glass. But 1, 2, 3 got the win. Kane is the new WWF Hardcore Champion. Out of 5 stars, I'd give this 3.5. Fairly good match. If you haven't watched it, no, really good hardcore match. I enjoyed this match. Next match of the night, fourth match of the night, was Eddie Guerrero versus Test for the WWF European Championship match. Another good match, which one of the late great Eddie Guerrero. The ending came when Test was pinned Eddie Guerrero, and Dean Malenko helped distract the referee, and Eddie Guerrero came, boom, hit Test with the title up, 1, 2, 3, new WWF European Champion, Eddie Guerrero. This match I give 2.5 stars. Next wrestling match was Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle. Man, this was a really good wrestling match. These two can go. If you guys haven't seen Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit, go watch that match. Great wrestling. And the ending came when I believe Angle got the tights. 1, 2, 3 roll up. 1, 2, 3. Kurt Angle gets the win. 4-star match. Great match. Next match was the Women's Championship match, Ivory versus Chyna. It's pretty much, the build-up was Chyna, Ivory broke Chyna's neck at the Royal Rumble, and Chyna wants revenge, and they pretty much buried Ivory. Chyna just owned Ivory in 2 minutes, and then laid down for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Chyna's the new Women's Championship match. Such a squash match. Ivory got buried, horribly. Need to sneeze there. Seventh match of the night was Shane McMahon versus Vince McMahon, and a no disqualification match with special guest referee is Mick Foley. This match had a lot of build-up because the Mans were fighting beating each other when Vince wanted a divorce from Linda and all that stuff. And then Shane signed the contract for WCW to get his father back. And originally Vince was supposed to sign the contract at WrestleMania 17. So this match was wow. Like two non-wrestlers, like even though the McMahons are the smartest people in wrestling, but they're not wrestlers. But those guys put on like spot after spot, just great match. I like that match because different style, different. It was just pretty much they had the spot. They couldn't really wrestle. They're not wrestlers. Best part was definitely when Linda got up the wheelchair, kicked McMahon right in the you-know-where, and then after Foley started beating up Vince, and then after Shane did the coast to coast on the Vince was in the corner, then there was a garbage can and the infamous coast to coast. You see that everywhere. Great spot. 1, 2, 3. Shane McMahon gets the win. The funny part of this match is they both came out with the same entrance music. That was funny. That was a 4-star match, by the way. And now then we have another great match. Edge and Christian versus Dudley versus the Hardys in a TLC match for the WWF Tag Team Champion. This was TLC 2. The first match would happen in SummerSlam 2000. This match, oh my god. How do you describe this match? So many spots. The spot section that are the best out of this whole match, definitely the Jeff Hardy spot when he jumped from the ladder through the table. The best spot of the night was when Jeff Hardy was hanging from the belts and the ladder behind him, and Edge climbed the ladder, speared Jeff Hardy in midair. That's shown everywhere around the world. I like the interference when Lita tried to help the Hardys, Rhino tried to help Edge and Christian, and I can't remember who else. Oh, Spike Dudley came up for the Dudleys. It was just kind of funny. People say they took it away from the match. I enjoyed that. 5-star match, by the way. Oh, I forgot to announce the ending. Edge and Christian grabbed belts to become the new WWF Tag Team Champions. 5-star match. Great match. Must see if you guys haven't watched that. Definitely must watch. Next match was the Gimme Battle Royal. I enjoyed this. It was a very entertaining match. We got to see Bobby the Brain Heenan go in commentary with Mean Gene Okerlund, I believe. It was on commentary also. And Iron Sheik won this Battle Royal. It was kind of funny. And then Sergeant Slaughter came up and started beating up Iron Sheik, I believe, at the end. That was a pretty entertaining match. Can't rate that match. There was all old wrestlers, but it was fun seeing them. Next match was Undertaker vs. Triple H. This was a single match. People keep thinking, like, because WrestleMania 27, people keep thinking that it's the same as the Undertaker Triple H match from this year. Well, WrestleMania 17, they were the same concept. No, this was a singles match. This was no qualification. The only reason, well, I'll get into the match right now. So a lot of build-up to this match. Triple H calling out the Undertaker, saying he's beaten everybody, and then Undertaker saying, you haven't beat me, and if you beat me, I'll make you famous. Remember that old catchphrase? And it's kind of funny to see. Actually, I will make another video on Taker comparing this year's WrestleMania 17 Taker to WrestleMania 27 Taker match. Anyways, I'll make you famous. They start feuding. William Regal wouldn't want to make the match, and then Taker gets a match with Triple H at WrestleMania. Great match. I like how they fought and wrestled in the ring, and then when the referee got knocked out, they fought in the crowd, and they started fighting in the crowd, and he did the epic choke slam, and then we got the steel chairs. Then a lot of people say that takes away from the match. I liked how they brought it in the crowd. It looks fun. Go back in the ring. One part was when Taker was about to do the pile driver, and then not pile driver, last ride, and then Triple H had the sledgehammer hit him in the head, and we thought it was over right there, but no. And then the ending came when Undertaker gave Triple H the last ride. 1, 2, 3. Undertaker keeps the streak intact. By the way, this was the first time I believe that they ever announced like Undertaker's 9-0 at WrestleMania. So I think that's when it officially started. The Undertaker had this big streak going. And then this match I gave 4.25 stars out of 5. A really good match. I like to enjoy this match a lot. And now the main event of the evening. So much build up. I don't think it's as much build up as WrestleMania 15, but there's a fair amount because Austin won the Royal Rumble. Rock became champion at No Way Out 01, beating Kurt Angle. Did he beat Kurt Angle? Wow. Yeah, I think, yeah, it was beating Kurt Angle. Am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. It was a Royal Rumble No Way Out, I can't remember. Yeah, so those two, like, put those two in the ring is just go so much back and forth, so much, like, go watch that promo. Promo's probably in the link below, in the comment section below. I will put that promo for you guys to watch if you haven't watched it. So good. Music, the way they did that promo is so good. How they put Deborah's wife and made her Rock's manager for a little bit. It's kind of funny. And then how Rock was going to be responsible, but then Stone Cold, if anything happened to Stone Cold, would attack Rock, which he did. So much build up to this match, and then we find out right before the match there'll be a no disqualification match for the WWF title. This match is just all brawling, pretty much. When The Rock and Austin fight, they don't wrestle, they brawl, and it's just, we eat it up because it's such great storytelling. And then during the match we see Vince come out, and in your mind you're thinking, oh, he's going to help The Rock. And then no, he gives Austin the chair and then starts beating up The Rock, which is kind of funny because we thought, and then after The Rock, sorry, Austin gets the rock bottom. Austin does a rock bottom on The Rock, 1-2, and then after people I actually thought the match was over then when I first ever watched it. But the ending came when Austin beat Rock with a steel chair, 1, 2, 3, got the win. Austin turns heel officially and shakes hands with the devil himself. Quote from JR was commentary that night. JR and Paul Heyman. It's a 5-star match, no doubt about it. The build-up, storytelling, everything was perfect in that match. The one little flaw in that match, I have to say, is the ending with the steel chair shots. The amount of shots it did was totally unnecessary, and I believe that I don't like when they beat someone with the steel chair and get the 1, 2, 3. I like when they hit the finisher, no matter what they do. Austin hit his finisher at the end. At least they should have picked him up. Boom, stunner, or even better if even better would have been a more like travesty if they did a rock bottom on The Rock and then we got the 1, 2, 3. That's just one thing that I ever took away from that match, the amount of steel chairs that happened at the end. But WrestleMania 17, what do I rate this out of 10? Oh, this is obvious, 10 out of 10. This show had everything. It had great wrestling, great storytelling, great matches, great entertainment. A perfect show has to have all these qualities. It has to have entertainment. The Give Me Battle Royal solved that. TLC 2 and McMahon versus McMahon, great spots and everything. Then we had Kurt Angle versus Benoit. Great wrestling. William Regal versus Jericho was also really good. Then we had the hardcore match between with the blood and stuff. We had the hardcore match between Kane versus Raven versus Big Show. Then we had the epic trifecta of the biggest rivalry in wrestling ever. Next to, you could say, Rock, not Rock, Hogan Andre, battling out, and then the biggest star in wrestling turns heel. But it wasn't as big as a moment as when Hogan turned heel. But that's just it. So that's my WrestleMania 17 review. Hope you guys enjoyed, and then the next WrestleMania review I'll be doing is we'll be reviewing my favorite WrestleMania of all time, WrestleMania 18. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And that's it. I'm out. Later.